Hola. I was wakened up this morning by the noise of waves crashing against the shore. There was a storm out to sea. It reminded me of a story about Jesus when he was also caught in a storm. And it goes a bit like this. Jesus had been out all day with his friends and they'd been talking to people and he was exhausted. And he said to his friends who were, if you remember, a lot of them fishermen, take me by boat out into the lake so I can have a rest. So Jesus got in their boat and they got in the boat and off they went onto the lake. Now, Jesus was asleep. He was so exhausted, he fell asleep in the stern. That's, I think, the back of the boat. And he was lying, it says in St. Mark's Gospel, he was lying on some cushions in the back of the boat, fast asleep. When suddenly, across the lake came up a terrible storm. Probably the waves sounded like the ones you can hear in the background here. The boat began to rock and plunge up and down in the water, and water came inside the boat, and the disciples thought the boat was sinking. They rushed they rushed down the boat to Jesus where he was lying, and they said, Master, wake up. Can't you see it's a storm and we're all going to drown? And Jesus said, wow. And he stood up and he said something extraordinary. He said, peace, be still. And those waves that had been crashing around the boat and the wind that had been howling stopped just like that. And the disciples said to him, oh, Master, we thought we were going to perish, to die. Oh, we were so frightened. And Jesus said to them, did you not have any more faith in me, but to know that I would save you? And the storm died down, and the disciples got Jesus back to shore, and Jesus once again had saved the situation. Sometimes our lives feel a little bit like that story, don't they? A day starts off really easily and good, and you're having fun and doing lots of interesting things. Then suddenly something happens which is just like that storm on the lake, and you feel unhappy and worried and restless, and you don't know what to do, and you just think, oh no, this is going to be such a terrible time, and you shout out, help. Just know that as Jesus was in the boat with his friends in the storm, if you say to Jesus, please Jesus, help me, he will, and you'll feel a calm in your heart that you can't imagine, and it'll be just like the disciples after the storm had been stilled and after everybody was calm again. So we're going to just have a little prayer. Please join me if you would like to. If not, just sit quietly. Dear Jesus, we thank you for this story, the way in which you calmed the storm on that lake when your friends were so frightened. Lord, in our lives, there are lots of frightening things that feel a little bit like storms, and especially at the moment when everything seems to be upside down and we feel that we're on a very choppy sea. So Jesus, please come into our hearts and save us and give us your peace. Amen. I expect you wonder why at the beginning of this talk I said hola instead of hello. Well, that's because we are in Spain at the moment. We're in a sort of lockdown like you are in England, and we can't leave our houses because of the coronavirus. So we're making the best of it, and aren't we lucky that this is the view that we can look out onto? But we will be thinking about you every single day and hopefully talk to you again. Bye.